outside, the snow is falling down and every child is having so much fun. The snowman is twice the size as me, with a smile as quirky as mine. We're holding hands to keep each other warm while we stand and watch a choir performing all the Christmas songs that we love. Yeah, all the Christmas songs that we love. And in a while we're gonna go.
Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. If you have watched the video either before or after this, I'm not sure what the upload. I'm giving myself such a bad rep in the intro I've just filmed for the other video. I also didn't know what was going on. There is a plan, I promise you. Basically, the intro for two videos are in the same place because we are doing a come drive with me. And we are going to go straight off because I am very, very worried about lighting. I am not gonna lie. It is 3:15 and it's just, you guys know if you live, God, I went a little bit high pitched there. You guys know if we, hang on. If you're in the UK, you guys know about what the lighting is like. 1 minute it's light and then the next minute it is pitch black. So I was a bit scared about the lighting. I got back from the gym, had my lunch, and you know when you just sit for a little bit after your lunch, I was like, yeah, I don't have time to do this in this kind of timing, weather kind of thing, because it is, I'm sorry if this has gone wonky, because it is 3:15 and I can see the sun, I mean you can see it's golden hour, the sun is setting, we need to go. Jack has very kindly rigged up this video, so if it's a little bit wonky, I am sorry. He has done a very, very good job compared to what I normally do. If you saw any of the come drive with me like last year that I did, the camera slid a lot and went out of focus, which I'm sure it's gonna do anyway. I quickly watched my Christmas come drive with me last time from last year in last Vlogmas, and I was banging on about how out of focus this camera goes, and I still have the same issue, and it's still the same problem that I cannot afford a new one yet. So I apologise again profusely, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. I can't justify sellotaping my big camera to this dashboard. I already feel like a tit enough having this one up and the screen's up, so it's like a massive big rig. And I just can't face doing it with my big camera, so I'm sorry if it goes out of focus. But yes, I am in the car. We are doing a come drive with me. I am on the way to the Metro Centre, which is why I have already started like a video, because I mentioned that I'd already done an intro. I'm filming a come to home sense with me, so that's where we are off to. I just thought, it's home sense, it's Christmas, there's going to be some home decor and some candles in there that I want to buy. I'm going to try and restrain myself, but I thought it would make a good video for you guys, because if you are subscribed, you will know I had a little bit of a nightmare with the Halloween stuff. I went to go buy some Halloween stuff and the Christmas stuff was in, and it was September. So I'm going now. It's not even December yet, so the Christmas stuff better be in. I feel like Christmas is different. Like Halloween, they just do it like, I don't know, you can't, I feel like you can't stop stocking Christmas stuff. Sorry, I'm just checking the map. You can't stop stocking Christmas stuff way before it happens. Like the Halloween stuff, it just, I don't feel like it would make any sense. The Halloween stuff doesn't make any sense, but it just doesn't make any further sense compared to the Halloween thing. Sorry, I'm getting distracted because I'm looking at the map. It's taking us a weird way, and I'm having to be careful on the roads because the storm we had has still got its destruction everywhere. We got pretty hitty hard. If you haven't hitty hard, we got we got hit pretty hard because we're in the northeast of England. If you haven't seen any of the other ones, our ceiling fell down, and obviously we're in a place where there is a lot of trees because I live in the countryside, and there is just trees everywhere still, like everywhere. This is pretty much like, if you can see, I'm going past some roadworks now. This is probably picking up some trees because that's what's happening at the minute. So I keep getting distracted because I'm looking at the map and I'm looking at the like road, obviously because I'm driving, but because I'm like, there's stuff all over the road. It's not as bad, we are a few days post, but there's still rubbish everywhere. I think while I'm here, I will have a look at some other shops. I'll not vlog it. I'm going to do a come to home sense with me. I was in the intro, that's what I was a bit like all over the place with. I'm not sure if I was going to do a come to home sense with me or a come Christmas shopping. I think I'll do a come Christmas shopping later in Vlogmas. I'm just going to do a home sense one. But whilst I'm there, I think I am going to look around a little bit because I am so unprepared with Christmas shopping this year. I'm normally unprepared, but I think last year was the worst. I didn't prepare like at all and didn't think about it, and that's what's happening again. Like, I'm not really thinking about what I want to get for people. I've sorted 2 of my sisters out, the baby ones, and Jack sorted his niece out, but that's the only people I've bought for. Like, that's the only people we're sorted for. Jack thinks he's sorted with me. I think he says he's got a few more bits to get. I'm not sorted with him. So this happened this week. I've had Jack's birthday sorted since August. I checked, because if you are new, Jack's birthday is on the 11th of December. So it's one of those birthdays that it's really, really close to Christmas. But I kind of like, I save monthly for this because I don't like the whole getting one present for his birthday and Christmas, even though I did do that last year, even though that didn't work either. I try and like save so I can get him like a birthday present and a Christmas present. But his birthday present that I had organised since August has gone to it's not happening essentially. So I booked to take Jack to Budapest. I was really excited because when I was looking, Budapest was meant to be one of those places that was really good for Christmas markets, and I was like, oh, it's going to feel so cute because it's really cold and it'll just be such a lovely time to go away. Because I booked it to go for, because his birthday is the 11th, I booked the flight for the 10th to the 14th, so it's just like 3 days there, and you know, just like having some really nice time away, because Jack gets a little bit worried about stuff. So I was like, it'll just be us two, we'll just be away for his birthday, and it'll be a lovely thing to lead up till Christmas, and it'll be a lovely thing to do on Vlogmas. But I booked the flights in August, like I've said multiple times. I'm sorry if you're sick of me saying it, but ever since August I've been getting emails from Wizz Air, which is who we were flying with, pretty much every week, every 2 weeks, saying, your flight's been rescheduled, can you please confirm you want the new dates, right? And I didn't see the please confirm thing at first. I just saw your schedules, like your flights have been changed. So I kept like rebooking my Airbnb, because it was kind of like, it changed by an hour, but then it changed like at least once a week, so it kept going into different days. So I kept rebooking the Airbnb. The last Airbnb I had booked for was the 11th to the 14th, so only a day different, but it just kept going and going and going, and it was like, and then I realized it said, please confirm you want these changes, and I was like, ah, crap, maybe that's me then. Maybe it keeps changing so much because like I'm not confirming I want those changes. So I pressed on the button to say, yeah, I'll have it, and it was like, you don't have a login. If you've booked through a travel agent, talk to them. And I booked through eDreams because we accidentally got I think they call it Prime, like a Prime membership with them, where you get like a little discount off. So I booked with them, and I was like, oh crap. So I was like, right, I'm gonna have to contact these eDreams people and confirm it through them. It was just a nightmare. So the only way you can really talk to them without getting charged a fortune is to go through their chat, like the chat on their website. And first you're like put through to a bot, which is the usual thing, and then if it deems you worthy enough to talk to somebody, you talk to somebody. So I kept getting through to people. So the first time I got through to people, and they were like, I told them the situation. I was like, I've had flights reschedules. Oh, and I logged into my account on there and it said the flights have been cancelled. So I messaged them and I was like, look, I'm pretty confident my flights haven't been cancelled, they've just been rescheduled. So can you tell Wizz Air that I will have the new flight times? And then they were like, okay, we'll log in and look at your account. And they logged in, I looked at my account, and they were like, your flights have been cancelled. And I was like, no, they haven't, they've just been rescheduled, because Wizz Air's emailing me saying that it's been rescheduled. And And they were like, oh, right, okay, so do you want to accept the new flight times? So I was like, well, I do, but the inbound flights coming back to the UK, I haven't had any emails about that one, and currently my outgoing flight is the 14th, so I'm not sure whether my both flights are on the 14th. And they were like, oh, right, okay, well, yeah, obviously you don't want that, so we'll go to the airline and ask what's happening. We'll get back to you within like 5 to 10 days. And I was like, all right, awesome. And then I never heard back from them again. And then I went through the chat again and asked them what was happening. No, I didn't ask them what was happening. I went through the chat again and I straight up asked, I was like, can you see my previous like chat history? Like, can you see what I've already talked to you about? And they were like, yes. I was like, awesome. I haven't heard back from that chat yet. And they were like, what chat? And I was like, you told me you'd get back in contact with me and I haven't heard back. And they were like, okay, well, what's the problem? And I was like, so can you not see my chat history? And they were like, no. And I was like, right, fine. Anyway, so I told them the issue again and they were like, we'll log into your account. I was like, okay. And they were like, your flights are cancelled. And I was like, they're not cancelled, they're just rescheduled. And obviously I am not getting annoyed with the people who are like logging in. I understand there's a system. I'm annoyed at the system, I'm not annoyed at the people. And I was like, they're not, they're just rescheduled and I need to confirm that I want those flights. And they're like, oh, okay, well, do you want the flights? And I was like, well, no, because and since then I'd had an email and it was like my outgoing flight was after my ingoing flight. So my flight to Budapest was after my flight back to Edinburgh. And so I was like, well, I do want the flights, but I need my like inbound flight pushed back because this isn't working. And they were like, okay, well, when do you want to fly? And I was like, well, the flights obviously, the airline only has certain days that they fly. So like I looked and I think they only flew on like a Wednesday and a Saturday or something like that. And I was like, well, when can I have? And they were like, no, when do you want to fly? And I was like, well, but how does that work? Because I know I can only fly with like Wizz Air, because otherwise I'd have to like wait for my money to come back from Wizz and then pay for it again. And they were like, well, when do you want to fly? And I was like, well, originally I wanted to be there for the 11th for my partner's birthday, but I've now rebooked my Airbnb, so the 11th to the 14th. And they were like, when? With like loads of exclamation marks. And I was like, right, fine, fine, the 11th to the 14th. And then they were like, we'll get back to you, I'll pass you through the specialist team. And I was like, right, fine, okay. And then, so that happened a few days ago. But now, the Omicron, is it Omicron? I think I'm saying that. I think it's Omicron. The Omicron variant is going about. So I've just decided I'm not going to do it, and I'm absolutely gutted because, like I say, I've had it booked for ages, and it was one of those things that I was like, I'm definitely going to surprise Jack on this, like he won't be expecting this, because like I was going to be like, we're literally flying tonight, and I was so excited to actually surprise him, because normally I end up telling him because I need help with something with it, with booking it. But with this one I was like, no, I'm going to do it all myself, and I'm going to surprise him. And then I've had to tell him what it was and be like, I'm sorry, but we're not going because COVID and flights being rubbish. So long story short, I don't have anything for Jack's birthday anymore, and it's really stressful. He is obviously, Jack's the like most chilled, laid back person when it comes to his birthday, because he's one of those people that just doesn't care. Like he's just like, it's fine, like you can get me nothing and I'd be fine with that. But I'm the opposite. Like I really care about birthdays. Like I like a big deal, and I know it's about him, not about me, but obviously he's my partner, I want to get him something good. So I'm debating whether, because he was like, well, why don't you look at like booking something like next year and just tell me it on birthday, or not tell me it, just tell me that we're going somewhere, or you can get me something. And he was basically like, it's up to you, which makes it even harder. So I don't know, I was having a look, and I think the only places that we can kind of go next year on like in the summer, because obviously then everything gets really, really expensive, and I got a really good deal on Budapest, so I kind of don't have money to spend. So I think the only places that we can go to, Jack doesn't watch these videos so it's fine, is, where was it? There was somewhere in Croatia, and then there was Oh, Milan. And we've been wanting to go to Italy for ages, so I'm still in like two minds, but I think I might look around when I'm here to see if I can get any ideas. But he's one of those people where he just, if he wants something, like a physical thing, he will get it for himself, like 100%. He will get it for himself, and he's like, he doesn't expect anybody to get it for him. He's like, I want that thing, I'll get that thing, and it's done. So when it comes to buying presents, there's not much I can get him. And then I've got the whole Christmas thing, because it's not just his birthday, there's Christmas as well. So I'm stressed. It's a stressful time, but that's what's happening. That was a really long story. I apologise. I feel like I've been talking for like the full thing. Should we put some Christmas music on? Seeing as I was stuck in traffic and I got myself all stressed out. I'm using the same playlist as we did last year, if you've been here since then, because it's got my favourite ones in, and there's just some songs I'm not about. So let's put it on shuffle. Let's see what the gods throw at us. I have only listened to Bublé so far. We haven't listened to any Christmas music apart from when we're putting decorations up. And I've got like the Michael Bublé Christmas album on vinyl, and we just put that on. And I put the music channel on a little bit, but then it wasn't great, so we turned it off. There's a red van in front of me, if you're wondering why my face is so red. We've got a lot of like reflection going on. So let's see what it throws. Oh, Bublé. It's just so Christmassy. I think this is what we started with last year. It just reminds me of like driving back up from uni, and this is just the Christmas beginning. I just love it. And then his beautiful voice starts. Let's see if I can get deep enough. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. I didn't get low enough. I'm in a high key. Gotta deal with it. Take it on your own. And mom and dad can hardly wait for school to start again. I mean, I'm not being funny. It has been feeling like it's looking like Christmas, because we've had snow the last few days. I can't remember the last time we had snow in like November, December time. We only ever get it now in like February, March, and it's been snowing. It didn't lie properly. It wasn't like thick. It's just been like a light dusting of snow. But it's been weird. I thought it does feel like Christmas. It went from like, because I mentioned on the decorate with me video that I just wasn't feeling a Christmassy mood yet, but it went from like nothing to right, okay, I feel Christmassy now. And it is the decorations. I feel like they make all of the difference. Right, what we got next? Oh, step into Christmas. It's bringing up my favourite ones. It must know. It's the first time that I'm listening to Christmas music this year. It must know. Welcome to my Christmas song. I like to thank you for the year. That's the thing with doing this video on like the first time I've listened to Christmas music this year. I've forgotten all the words to it. I didn't know what the words were to that chorus there, apart from Step Into Christmas and the admission's free. But we're gonna roll with it anyway. I have the confidence to do this video when I don't know the words to any Christmas songs. Should we try and find one that I do know the words to? This is too deep for me, Michael. Mistletoe and Wine. Can I sing this one? I don't know if I know all the words. Little known fact, I don't know if I've brought it up on the channel before, but I think I might have brought this up in the Come Drive With Me last year. I know I've mentioned it multiple times and I apologise. But when I was younger, right, how do I phrase this? I have seen Cliff Richard live 4 times. My mother is obsessed. I mean, she was obsessed. I don't know if she probably still is. I don't know. But I got dragged along. So Cliff Richard is probably one of the ones that I could know all the words to. Let's see if I know. Christmas time, mistletoe and wine, children singing Christian rhymes, with logs on the fire and gifts on the tree. It's time to rejoice on the good that we see. The time for giving. Oh, I got it wrong. The time for forgiving. time for trusting, not deceiving. Truth and laughter and joy ever after. Out for the taking, just follow the master. Christmas time. Oh, we got Justin Bieber. It's a bit different to Cliff Richard. It's the most beautiful time of the year. The lights fill the streets, spreads so much cheer. I should be playing in the winter snow, but I'ma be under the mistletoe. Apparently, oh, Sia is in here. Let's not support her. No, we're not doing that. We're not supporting Sia. If you are unsure as why we're not supporting Sia, our autism movie was not very good. There's a whole thing about it. If you're interested in it, research as to why the autism community doesn't like Sia's autism film. But yeah, this is why we're not supporting her. We're not supporting her on oh, Save This Day, Cliff Richard's back. I know the chorus of that one. Let's keep going. Bow, 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 bow. We're doing a lot of dancing. I'm glad that it's not the same people in these, I'm glad there's a van in front of me that can't see behind me, behind them. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding. Love this one. This one's like Nine of My Sisters, because we just like shouting Christmas at each other. You know which bit I mean. Christmas! Christmas! We just keep doing that at each other. Christmas! Very out of tune, I might add. Christmas! I don't really want to support Kelly Clarkson either. There's some very problematic people with Christmas songs on. I do like the Ariana Grande song. I feel like it's one of the very few like modern songs that I like. I've just pulled up. So that is going to be it for this Come Drive With Me. I hope it was okay. I feel like I chatted for a lot and then sang very, very badly. I promise I'm not actually that bad of a singer, but I don't know what it is about Christmas songs. They're all in a really weird key for me, and I just can't seem to sing. Look at me justifying that I can sing. No one is going to believe you, Sarah. Right, that is going to be it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed another day of Vlogmas. I still have a few gaps here and there for planned videos, so if there's anything specific that you want to see in the Vlogmas, like vlogs, please let me know and I shall put it in. But that is going to be it. I shall see you tomorrow. I hope you have a good day. Bye, guys.